Okay, come back again. So now we'll discuss programming examples related to strings. Programming examples related to strings. What is string? What is string? String is a collection of characters. String is a collection of characters implemented using array. Implemented using array. The terminating character of any string is /0. The terminating character of any string is /0. So let me type the program stdio.h. Okay. Main. Within this program, let me just use this scanf and printf first. So using this scanf and printf, we are going to read and print the string. So first is it is implemented using an array. So let us call it the name of this array as string only. Say some 20. Okay. So this we have created. Now let us read it. Say printf, enter the string, enter the string, enter the string. Okay. So scanf, say %s. So what is the format specifier? %s, and followed by name of the string. So note the difference. So here we are not using the ampersand. We are not using the ampersand because the name of the string itself represents the starting address. So we are not using it. So we have read it. So we are going to print it. Printf. The string is, the entered string is, okay. So again %s. So string. So we have done like this. Okay. Let me save it. Save. Downloads. Let me save. String1. String1.c. Okay. Next, build it. So there are any errors? Let me check. No errors. Let me execute. Enter the string. Say CHENNA. So the entire string is CHENNA. So that is correctly printed. Now the limitation of it. We'll see the limitation of it. So execute. So I will try to read Chenna Reddy. Now here you can see only Chenna is printed. Reddy is gone. Why? Because by default the scanf and printf treats whatever you read. If it contains spaces, then reading will be stopped there. That means in the case of Chenna Reddy, what is happening is CHENNA, that is continuous, space has come. So it will be treated as terminating character. So only Chenna is stored, Reddy is not stored. That's why it is not printing. So that is the limitation. So whenever you have only strings without spaces, then you use this printf and scanf. Okay. Let me do it other way. So let me just put it in comments. Okay. So to avoid repeatedly reading, you can put them in the comments. Now the other way. So you can have say char C. Okay. So we will read character by character. Say while C equal to get char. So we have to use this with the parentheses. Get char not equal to yof. Yof stands for end of file. What we have to do? String of I, string of I equal to C, string of I equal to C. So I will be initially 0, say integer I, integer I equal to 0, initially I equal to 0, C equal to get char is not equal to of string of I equal to C. So that means we are reading character by character and we are storing it. Now what happens? Even the space is a character, so it will also be read and it will be stored. It will be stored. It will be stored. So you have to print it by using loop also, by again using the loop. Okay. So, but the terminating character should be /0. Terminating character is /0. So what I am going to do? String of I equal to /0 /0. So this I have to store. This I have to store it. I will be reading the characters only. So at the end I will be storing the /0. So why string of I? Because when we come out of the loop, so that means you have incremented already I. We have seen the examples. If you go from I equal to say 1 to 5, after coming out of the loop, the I value will be 6 actually. When it becomes 6, loop is terminated. Here also I have to use string of I, plus of I, plus of I. Okay, I equal to 0, so plus of I, because character is read, initial I is 0, so string of 0, one character is stored, and a string of 1 like that. Okay, so this is what you have to do. Now let me just print it using printf. I'll just copy it using printf. So now we are reading it, whether we are able to print it or not. Actually, you have to use the while loop only again, but we'll see. Okay, printf. So I'm saving it. Building compilation failed. Why? Error expected. This one. Why? Parentheses are not matching. While C equal to get char. So this one. So the parentheses are not matching. Here there should be another one. So how many? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What is happening? While C equal to how many characters? C equal to get char. Is there loop? I think 2 here. Let me check. What is expected? Parentheses. Okay, okay. This is the mistake. The mistake. Compilation failed. Okay, this parenthesis is there. Okay, build it again. Compilation failed. What is it? Each undeclared identifier is reported. Error C undeclared. Why? We have declared here char C. Error C undeclared. First using the function. While C it declared it. Let me take it. Should work actually, but some compilers required everything to be at the beginning. Let me check. Okay, save it and then build it. Compilation failed. String of I. Each undeclared identifier is reported only once for each function it appears. Integer I. It initialized integer I equal to 0. Okay. Save it and then build it. Okay, warning, expected expression before. Okay, this is not in the comments. Silly mistakes. Okay, now we are reading using the get care. You are reading using the get care, and you are printing it. You are printing it. So, okay, you have built it and execute. So now I will type Chenna. Okay, nothing is printed. Some issue. Terminate job, yes. What is the issue? Printf. String. Why it is not printing? C is equal to get care. How to represent this get care? Well, that is another issue. Okay, not equal to yo. It varies. How the yo. Let me experiment. Control C or Control Z should be there. Control C or Control Z. Control C. No. There is some terminating character. Some terminating character. What is the terminating character? Is the terminating character? Z. Control Z. Is it working? Okay, we try again. So the issue here is the different compilers may have different terminating characters. So I will just type Control Z. Okay. So you have to go to the new line and then type Control Z. Okay. Now Chenna is printed. Let me continue. So these type of issues will be there. You should be careful. I can also again have a already executed program and I can check it and then do it. But I try to be as live as possible. So I'm not doing it. I'm just experimenting. I experimented in the Turbo C. Turbo C environment is little different. Now here it is little different. Okay, Chenna Reddy I have typed Control Z. So Chenna Reddy is printing. The scanf, the issue is with the scanf only, not just the printf. Okay. So the issue is with the scanf. This is the new thing I learned actually. I was thinking that both these scanf and printf will terminate with the first space character. No, it is only the scanf which is unable to read. So you can read and print like this. You can read and print like this. So the similar loop you can use. Okay, similar loop you can use. Let's say this while C is equal to get care not equal to F, printf C. Repeatedly you can do it. Repeatedly you can do it. So repeatedly you can do it. So instead of this one, I can do like this also. Okay, while C equal to get care. Okay, get care. No, not to C equal to get care. You are not getting the character. While string of I actually. Let me just do it. I equal to 0. While string of I okay, not equal to /0, not equal to /0, not equal to /0, not equal to /0. What I am going to do? Printf say percentage C or get S, put S. What I can do, can use put C actually. I can use put C. Put C, string of I, string of I, string of I, std out. Again, I have to check whether this is mandatory or not. While string of I not equal to /0, do it. std out. Let me check. Execute. Chenna reddy Control Z. So what is happening? Why? Why? There is one mistake we have performed. What is that? So what is that? See, I equal to 0, string of I not equal to /0. We are printing string of I. So first you have printed string of I, that is string of 0. So after that what you have to do? You have to go to the next character. That means there should be plus of I. This should be there. Otherwise you are repeatedly taking the first character and then printing it. That's why C is printed repeatedly. You have seen the output. Build it. Execute. You can see Chenna Reddy is printed. Chenna Reddy is printed. Okay, that you can do. Now let me just enclose everything in comments. Let me try with the other functions. Get S string, put S string, put S string. Now use these two functions. Let me build it. Compilation failed. Why? What is the issue? String of comments is also permitted. /20 warning. Is that error? Check. Okay. So I will give first Chenna. Chenna is printed, no problem. So I will execute again. I will give space. Chenna Reddy is printed. So while using this getS and putS, the new line character is acting as a terminating character. Note that we are not typing Control Z. Note that we are not typing Control Z. Okay. So you should practice these things. You should know and note down, because with getC, with getChar, and also with getC actually. So you have to terminating character has to be represented by giving the input as Control Z. By just pressing Control followed by Z, you are terminating. But here you need not. So as soon as you press the enter, that new line character is taken as a terminating character. So this is regarding the functions. So all these things you have to experiment. So if it is little confusing, you go ahead with the getS and putS. Better avoid scanf with respect to strings. Use getS and putS. The getS and putS. So here instead of getChar you can use also this getC. getC is also available. Check them. Okay. This is the first program regarding the strings. This is the first program related to strings. Just the illustration of the some of the functions that are available. Illustration of some of the functions that are available. We'll stop here.